Hey, Moses here. If you are in the early stages of getting a pilot's license and you want to save money and you want to save some time, here are the three things that I would advise. One, take your test, your written test, long before you set foot in the cockpit. Two, you should schedule your check ride with a DPE 6, maybe 2 months ahead of time. And three, fly every day. Here's why this is important, and here's how it's going to save you time and money. If you take the test long before you step foot in the cockpit, you're going to end up spending a lot less time doing the groundwork, doing the talkie, and a lot more time actually flying, which is what you're paying for. And your instructor, although it might be not good for his wallet, they will appreciate that you come into the table with solid foundation, solid conceptual understanding of the material, and you already passed your test, and you can demonstrate that you've passed your test. And so you're gonna focus more on how does this conceptual understanding that you have apply to real world, aka flying. This saves you time, and this saves you a lot of money. Two, you should schedule your check ride with a DPE long in advance. I would say maybe even 2 weeks, 2 months in advance, because as of 2023, there is a shortage of DPEs. And so you don't want to get all the flying done, all the requirements done, and you're ready to take a check ride, and now you cannot find a DPE. So you end up spending time flying to keep your skills fresh, as you should, but you're not testing, right? You're not getting your check right. So you're spending a lot of time in the air, which is good for your experience, but you could be spending that time testing, getting a check right. And there's some stories of people having to fly across state lines to find a DPE. So just to save you money, time, and peace of mind, schedule your DPE ahead of time. And this one, the third one, fly every day. This is probably gonna save you the most amount of time and money, because if you fly on the weekends, for example, let's say I flew last weekend and it's been 5 days. Now it's Saturday. I'm gonna spend so much time trying to relearn, try to rethink about the things that happened last weekend. What did I learn? It's been 5 days since I learned, and since I've flown, and you spend so much time trying to remember the things from last weekend instead of flying, right? So the reason why it is important to fly every day, if you can, this is probably like a luxury advice, I suppose, but maybe not so. If you're not gonna fly, if you're not gonna start your classes, your journey in aviation for another 3 months or so, you're really gonna cherish this advice, because if you can, I did this. If you can lay out 12 weeks ahead of time, and if you're able to fly 2 hours every day, Monday through Sunday, the amount of retention, your retention rate, right, is going to be so much higher, because you flew yesterday, you learned some new stuff. You're flying today, you're applying the things that you learned yesterday on top of the things that you learned today. So every day you have this minute incremental gain in knowledge, but without forgetting the things that you learned a day ago, versus flying today and then flying tomorrow, and then 5 days go by, and then you just forgot so much. So you spend so much time with your instructor revisiting the things from 5 days ago than just focusing on new stuff today. That is gonna dig deep into your pocket. If you're getting value from this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, comment down below your experience or your plan. Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, this is not an aviation focused channel. I'm just sharing the things that I learned along the way. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.